So in this box I have got yet another fanless mini PC for a review. This one comes from a company called MINIX and called Neo Z150-0dB. Let me take out of the box and see what's inside. The box itself is still wrapped in the plastic, so I am sure that this is a brand new machine, and here we have some science. Okay, let's start with the fact that we have 4K 60Hz output, and we also have 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, which is good. Then we have the name over here, Fanless Mini-PC with Intel N150 CPU. So N150, it's a 4-core with E-cores only Intel CPU, and it could be possible to keep it cool with no fan. My previous experience with the Chinese fanless PCs is pretty negative. They start to overheat and throttle rather quickly, but this one feels rather chunky, so I have my hopes. Let me take it out of this package and see what's inside. Inside the box we're greeted with a manual, and this is English user guide, and it is applicable for both Intel N150 and i3 N350. I believe that I have got N150 option and not Z350 option. So let's see what we have in the guide. We have specification here, we have overview, basically lots of information about control, a basic setup, how to mount it, and so on and so on. Yeah, English, German, Spanish, Portuguese, and French markets. Okay, so then we have this box, and in here, what we have here, we have an HDMI cable. Okay, that's really nice. Usually mini PCs do not come with any video cables. Let's see what we have here. Here we have power adapter, and we have here different plug options for whatever region you live in. You can have this kind of plug. I'm not even sure who uses this plug, maybe UK. And then this is EU plug. Then we have screws for VESA mounting, and we have these rather nice Wi-Fi antennas. They are pretty big, and they can also be turned 90 degrees, and here we have free rotation, so you can adjust it basically any direction you want to. Same applies for the second antenna. And power supply is not USB Type-C, which is both good and bad. Bad because you cannot use standard power supplies, and good because it does not try to pretend to be USB Type-C, so you could accidentally install it or use it with a USB Type-C device and kill your Type-C device. So what do we have here? This one outputs 12 volts and maximum 36 watt of output. So pretty small power supply, but I guess that's all what we need for this mini PC. Finally, let's take out the mini PC itself. Oh, here we also have the VESA mount plate under the mini PC. Here comes the mini PC. It is rather heavy, so I have my hopes that the CPU is gonna stay cool even without an active fan. As you can see, the PC has very robust industrial look, and here we have this kind of heatsink, which is supposed to dissipate the heat very well, but I'm not sure about that. So at the front, I'm not actually sure where is the front here. I just guess this is the front because antenna is here. Anyway, on this side we only have a reset button over there, which is not easily accessible. Then on this side we have power button, audio jack. Then we have two USB Type A 3.0 ports. We have one USB Type C and an SD card reader. On the other side we have power input, two USB 2 ports, Ethernet port, which is supposed to be 2.5 gigabit, and two HDMI outputs. The input DC input specifies that it supports voltage from 12 to 19 volts, so that's very nice to see wide range of voltage supported. And finally, on the last side we have exit for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antenna. At the back side we do not have anything except of warnings and stickers, so I'm not gonna cover that. Instead, I will see if I can disassemble it and check what's inside. Or maybe, no, guess what? I will have to test the thermals first and then disassemble it, because if I will screw up the thermal paste application, I will not get the same results, or maybe they screwed up thermal paste application and I will not get the same results. So I need to check thermals first and then I can disassemble it. Very neat, little industrial looking and feeling very robust mini PC. If you're interested in a full detailed review of this mini PC, then follow my main channel, it will be published there.